Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar this morning. My name is Rebecca Thompson, and I'm the Marketing Coordinator at GlobalX. And I'm joined this morning by David Cowburn, the Account Manager at LawMaster. Sorry about that, everyone. So this morning we're going to take you through GlobalX Search and LawMaster integration. So I'll be talking a little bit about the benefits of GlobalX Search and its integration with LawMaster. I'll tell you all a little bit about GlobalX. Then David will take you through a product demonstration, and then we'll have a live question and answer time. So if you do have any questions throughout this morning's webinar, you can type them into the side panel and we'll get to those ones during this time. So some of the benefits of GlobalX Search and LawMaster integration. So one of the benefits is you'll spend reduced time working across multiple systems. So you can access GlobalX Search simply with the click of a button, as David will soon demonstrate, and you can do all of your work within the GlobalX Search platform. You'll spend less time rekeying matter information. So all of your matter references will actually be copied over to GlobalX Search and then directly returned to your matter in LawMaster afterwards. We also offer the most comprehensive range of searches in the industry, so we do provide access to over 2,000 searches, property, company and business searches, and we also offer complimentary search training and support. So you can book in a session with your account manager at LawMaster, and we also offer our GlobalX help desk, and they can talk you through any questions you may have regarding GlobalX Search. So ultimately, the key takings from the features and benefits: you'll save time, reduce errors, and simplify administration using GlobalX Search through LawMaster. So just a little bit about GlobalX Search if you're not aware of who we are. So we, as I said earlier, we do provide the most comprehensive range of property, business and consumer information from hundreds of authorities, including ASIC, the PPSR and AFSA, and we are trusted daily by over 17,000 legal practitioners nationwide. So just in terms of what you do have access through with LawMaster, you have access to our new VOI solution, GlobalX ID Secure, full access to a comprehensive range of property and title searching. You can access electronic forms and precedents, electronic contract for sale. You can also book in property settlements through our property settlement booking system. We also provide direct access to PEXA, and all your billing is automated, so it will be returned to your LawMaster platform. So a little bit about GlobalX ID Secure. It's our brand new verification of identity solution, and it's the fastest, most compliant and easy to use integrated VOI solution in the industry. It's connected with GlobalX Search. It's built on simplicity, security and integration, so you can actually store your VOIs for up to 9 years or within your VOI dashboard, which can be accessed via the GlobalX Search platform. And it ensures legal and conveyancing professionals can quickly, securely and professionally verify the identity of their clients involved in regulated transactions, including those of a property settlement nature. So we actually do have demonstration videos on GlobalX ID Secure within the GlobalX Search platform. Now I'm actually going to hand you now to David, who will take you through the LawMaster integration with GlobalX Search. Thank you, David. Just unmute yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Rebecca. Just for those who are a little unsure, LawMaster is a legal practice management solution, basically an end-to-end solution for law firms. We're coming up now to our 30th year in operation, fully Australian-owned and operated as well. And we've partnered with GlobalX to offer this integrated searching solution. We will be today running through an effective or a quick title search just to sort of demonstrate to you how you can effectively generate your search from within LawMaster, take some data out of LawMaster and automatically shoot that through to the GlobalX portal, conduct your searches without any rekeying of information, And then from there, seeing the results come back to LawMaster. So effectively what we're looking to receive back into LawMaster is confirmation that the search has been completed. We're looking for a disbursement entry for the cost of that search come back into our unbilled costs, and we're also looking for the actual document, the search results, so the title search, to come back into our folios. So there are a couple of different ways of executing the search from within LawMaster. The first of which is through your automated processes, through your workflows. So if I just click through to my events and tasks, and we won't action it from here today, but just to give you a bit of an idea of what it actually looks like. In our receive contract event, we would actually go through and do the searches through this particular event. So actioning that event will actually take you through into the GlobalX portal so that you can conduct your search. As you're running through your events and tasks, we're capturing a whole heap of information about, in this example, a conveyancing file. So we're we're acting for the purchaser in this particular instance. And some of that key information that we can use when we're conducting our search are things like the title reference. So we can see the title reference there. We can see the lot number there, and we can also see the plan number and type sitting there as well. So for the purposes of the integration, this is some of the information that we're pushing through into the GlobalX portal to effectively reduce your data entry for this particular search down to 0. So if I wanted to conduct the search outside of the workflow, all I would do within LawMaster is go up to my searches button up on my lawyer's toolbar there. So I'll click there, and you can see a number of searches have previously been conducted on this file and successfully. So to conduct a new search from within these searches, you would right click and select New GlobalX Search. And that would effectively open up the portal. It would pass through your firm's credentials into the GlobalX portal, and you'll be able to start conducting your searches straight away. So I've added a favorite within the GlobalX portal called Queensland Property Certificates. So I'll select that one. And we can see here that we've automatically received the matter number and also the lawyer ID. We can see based on the work type of the particular matter that we're acting for the purchaser. But if that was in fact incorrect in this particular instance, we could change that to the vendor if we wanted to. And we can also see here that it's passed through the lot number, the plan type, and the plan number, ready for us to conduct that search, or to at least identify that property so that we can conduct our searches. So from here, I'll just click search, and this will effectively go through and conduct a search just to have a look for that property. And we can see here that number 10 Kite Close, Bayview Heights in Queensland has now been presented, which is in fact the property that our client is purchasing. So within the portal, I can now scroll down and I can see the length and breadth of the searches available. So very first and foremost, we can see the title, the plan, and the community title scheme statement. But if we continue to scroll down, we can see things like building permit searches, we can see flood zone information, land tax certificates, and those types of things as well. You'll notice that in the far right column there that we've got a delivery time mechanism sitting there. So this provides to the user performing the search a bit of an indication as to when that information is going to be returned. So how long is the search actually going to take? So you can see in the case of title, plan, community title scheme statements, the delivery timing is instant, it's instantaneous. So we can expect that information to be coming back into LawMaster relatively quickly. But if we scroll down to some of the other searches, we can see that there's 5 days, there's 10 days, and so forth. So the information might not be readily available, but it will be returned back into LawMaster once that becomes available within the GlobalX search. So the way that little mechanism works is that LawMaster, once you've actually conducted your search, LawMaster will poll or check with GlobalX to see if that information has been returned and marked as available yet. And once that has been marked as available, LawMaster will actually pull that information through. So the disbursement, the record, and the fact that it's been completed back into LawMaster. And depending on your database setup, that could either be 1 minute, could be 5 minutes, 15 minutes. You might want to run that on a daily basis as well. So what I'm going to do now is just select title search. So we're just going to do a basic title search on this particular file, but you can select multiple items as well. So I can also select plan, and I can go down into some of the other certificates as well and select those as well. So to affect the purchase of that title search, I'll come down all the way to the bottom, and you can see some more information that's been passed through into LawMaster. So we've got a due diligence date, and we've got some pretty exciting notes sitting down the bottom as well, which has come through from our database. So I'll now purchase that information by clicking on the purchase button down the bottom, and I've got a pretty instantaneous record or confirmation that we actually have performed the search. We got a little notification, as you probably saw up in the top right-hand side of the screen, that it's now available also within IntelliDoc. And from here, I can either conduct a new order or a new search using those same sort of credentials on the same matter. I can come across to track order, so I'll select that one now and go to track order, and I can see here that there have been a number of different searches across a number of different matters down in the left-hand side of the screen there. And also for this particular matter, I can also see the number of searches that have been completed here as well. So at this point in time, we've now conducted our search within the GlobalX portal. We can minimize that screen now and come back into LawMaster. So the first thing that I would want to do within LawMaster is just to check to see if that search has actually been completed and the result has been pulled down into the matter. So I would refresh that screen, and we can see that we've added one record into this searches screen. So the very top one has been performed at 10:11. It's now 10:12, and it's sitting in LawMaster within a minute. The next step for me would be for me to review my costs. So I can see right at the top of the screen there, I've got my disbursement for that title search already sitting in the matter, ready to be billed. So there's no more bulk uploads of disbursement transactions on a monthly basis by your accounts and finance teams. That records come straight back into LawMaster, and it's ready to be billed now. And then the third step from the integration is to review my folios. So within LawMaster, your folios are all internal file notes, plus all communications with your clients and other parties, and all of the documents, files, and records within that particular matter. So I'll select folios now, and I can see that there are a number of searches on this particular file, also title searches and those types of things. But the very top record there is the most recent, and I can come down into LawMaster and preview that document. So I'll select preview there, and there's my title search that I've just conducted. And that effectively closes the loop within the integrated searches side of things. So conduct your search from within LawMaster, from either within your workflow or your searches tab. Hopefully rekeying is very minimal, if nil, within the GlobalX portal. Select your search, purchase your search, and then within a small amount of time, if it's an instantaneous search, the cost, the document, and the confirmation back into LawMaster will appear within your matter, ready to action from that point on. And that's effectively the end of the demonstration. So back over to Rebecca, and thank you for your time.
Great, thank you very much for that demonstration, David. It's really great to see LawMaster live in action and just how intuitive the platform is and how intuitive the integration is. And it definitely makes life a lot easier for practitioners when doing their searching. Now, I will actually just briefly show you something else in the GlobalX dashboard. So as a LawMaster user who uses GlobalX Search, you also have access to, as you can see up here, you do have access to our VOI platform, GlobalX ID Secure. So from here, you can actually book in for a 15-minute online tutorial so you can see everything you need to know with regards to GlobalX ID Secure. And you can also access numerous help videos here if you would like to get started using. We also are offering free VOI, free in-house VOI until March 31st. So only a few days left, but if you would like to see how it works, definitely book in for this online tutorial and you can start using straight away. You're also able to book in court services and clerk services through the GlobalX homepage. So things such as stamping, lodgement, court filing, searching, and other services. And we also do bulk settlement services. You can also book in a manual settlement from here and also get a list of all your property settlement bookings. So a few other really great features that you can use within GlobalX Search as a LawMaster user. So now we have a little bit of time for question and answers. If you do have any questions from today's demonstration, you can simply just type them into the slide panel now, and David or myself will answer those ones for you. Okay, so the first question we have is one from John. This one's for you, David. So John would like to know how can data be transferred between LawMaster and GlobalX Search?
Yeah, absolutely. So the data that transfers from LawMaster into the GlobalX platform is affected by way of a simple mapping between data that you collect not only within LawMaster, just as a base solution, so your client, your matter details and other party details, but there are also the custom data that you capture through the workflow solution. So for example, things that we saw today, like the lot and the plan number, the title reference number, critical dates such as special conditions that haven't been actioned yet or fulfilled. And they're all affected, like I said, through mapping that data between LawMaster and GlobalX. So out of the box, when you basically receive a basic level of integration. So your matter information, your matter number, your lawyer, party details, and those types of things will go through. But then if you wanted to take that integration even further by taking through the custom parts or custom information captured from within your workflow solutions, then they can be mapped fairly easily as well, and that's a relatively easy process if you wanted to do that yourself. And of course, we're here to help you as well if you need that assistance. So it's really how much do you want to rekey within the portal versus how much you want to map and have automatically populated within the portal as well.
All right, thanks very much for that, David. Now this looks to be a question for me, so a great one from Nicole. How does your search pricing compare with other providers? So at GlobalX, we do actually offer a best price guarantee compared to other providers. So if, for example, you are with another provider, we can definitely provide a better price on that. So you'd simply just need to get in touch with the team and we can discuss pricing with you further. And we do, of course, always endeavour to give you the best price possible and the best value for money as possible with your searching. So it looks like that concludes our webinar today. Thank you very much, David, for your demonstration. Once again, it was great to see that integration live in action. Now, I do have the contact details for our Alliance Partner Manager on the screen here. Nicola is our manager for Alliance Partners, and she can be called on 1300 885 662, or her email address is also on the screen here. You can also get in touch with David via 1300 135 214, and his email is also on the screen here. All right, thank you very much everyone for joining us today, and thank you once again to David.